Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how you can sublimate these glitter bottles in the convection oven. So these are some amazingly fun glitter bottles that you can get on 23ish. I will have the link below. I'm also going to give you guys a sneak peek at the very end of the Cricut Mug Press I'm going to show next week. So you're going to need some Sublimate wrap, you're going to need a heat gun, some heat gloves, your printed out design, some heat tape. So what you're going to simply do, take your printed design and you want to tape it down. The most important thing you need to do when you're taping down your design, you want to completely tape down one side. Make sure and try to get that as the length of your paper. Then you want to really push the paper to the other side. So you want to have it nice and tight and then tape that down. If you've got your design on there super tight, you're golden. So the next thing that we need to do is apply our Sublishrink. So if you guys have never tried Sublishrink, I highly recommend you guys get a few sheets and try it out. This is what makes it so easy to be able to sublimate in a toaster oven, convection oven. Now today I'm using this heat gun here. Number one, I love it because it's cordless, you don't have a cord, and number two, it has a lock button that allows you to be able to set it on the counter, which you guys will see here in just a second, and then you can just rotate your cup. So it's super lightweight, and then here in a minute too, you'll see me switch out the batteries because I didn't charge these before, but one of those batteries is a lot lighter than the other. I'll have this link below. You can grab it on Amazon or your local hardware. So you can see, you can set it down on the counter and then twist that around. So I'm really loving this. And I actually took this from my husband out of his work truck. So highly recommend it. I'll be getting one for my studio. So the next thing that we need to do is put it into the convection oven. I've got it set for 375 because you need at least 360, and my oven fluctuates just a little bit. So you want 360 for 6 minutes. So if your oven fluctuates a little, you may want to go up to the 375 as well. So what I'm going to do is set it in the oven, and then when we get to 3 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and rotate it and flip it around. If my cup was standing straight up, I wouldn't do that, but since it's laying on its side, I did. Next thing you want to do is take your heat gloves and pull it out of the oven, and then we're just going to quickly take our tweezers and some scissors and pull that Sublishrink back off. And then now you can see how nicely that it looks. It looks so good. I am in love with these. Who doesn't love glitter? So these are like a bling bling. So you can sell these, you can gift them, make them for yourself. These will be great graduation gifts, Mother's Day, any sort of birthday gift, Christmas gift. I love it. Now the one thing I did here, I did wrong. I forgot to show you to take off the lid. Now my lid is stuck. So if you don't take your lid off, it's going to melt to your cup. So make sure you take your lid off. So I wanted to show you guys one more time. But I always love when I make mistakes. I've mentioned it over and over again in previous videos because now that you've seen me do it, you're not going to do it. So this next one, you're going to notice that I took the lid off, take it off, set it aside. Do not put that in the oven. And then also when we're done with it, you want to make sure that it's completely cooled down before you put your lid back on. So I've got my design. This time we're just doing one, and then I'm going to take my Sublishrink again, take my heat gun, and quickly go over this. I forgot to mention with this heat gun, it does have a high and low, and then I also do love that it has a safety feature to protect in case the kiddos get a hold of this. So you actually have to pull up this little tiny button on the trigger to get it to pull forward. So that's really awesome as well. So we're going to go ahead and pop it in our toaster oven again for 6 minutes, and then once again at that 3-minute mark, we will flip it over. Highly recommend you guys use heat gloves, guys. And then as soon as it's done, we're going to pull it back out again. Once again, with this little Cricut mat, it does help transport it, so that's really nice as well. So we're gonna go ahead and peel all of this off and see how awesome it is. I'm in love with anything that is glitter, to be honest, and these are gorgeous. So I think these are gonna make great gifts and also a great item to sell. Now here is a sneak peek at next week's video where I'm going to be using the Cricut Mug Press to press these glitter mugs. You can order these as well on that 23ish. It's linked down below. They have the gradient colors and the solids. So stay tuned and come back and check that out next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.